Hi, this is Tini Norkia from the Norkia family, Philippine Adventure. It's Sunday evening and just something I want to discuss, Being worked for more than 40 years, and if you work for an employer, you have a certain what they call it, a job description. And I've been most of my time as electrical engineer and maintenance manager. So when you start to work there, you always have a job description that you have to sign and say, yeah, this is my job description. Now, nearly 10 months, it will be next week 10 months, that I'm in the Philippines, and I'm retired. At 68, I'm retired. And because at my age, there's not many people that want to employ you, still as consulting here and there, but not really for a full-time employment much. So now my job description have changed, totally something different as a guy on pension. And I was thinking today, this is my tasks during the day. I have to do this. First 3 months we each one was busy with to do what we must do and see how we're going. Now after 10 months, exactly know what is my task and what they call it, my job description. As you know, we've got a boarding house, 7 rooms in a boarding house, and it's full. It's quite, it's not hard work, the boarding house, but there's some DIY work that you have to do, handyman work. You have to do fix here as a door lock or something's leaking, or there's always some issues, but not big stuff, huh? But my wife, she's doing the cooking of the baking of the pandesal, and some of the fast foods she's busy baking, and also all the preparations works for the sales for during the day. She's got the bundle and perfume, and the bundle's a lot of clothes that she is selling, and the perfume, and there's some other small items that she also is selling. So the bakery is really very busy. From 4:30 in the morning, it keeps her busy till up to after 10, 11. She's got the pandesal, she's got what we call the red pie bread, the pie bread, or they call it red pie bread, putu, kushinta, biko, and there's a candy, ice candy, that she must make and prepare. And she do it herself because she know exactly what the standard and the quality must be. So to give her time to do that, I have to do some certain tasks. So my new job description is as follows. I get up in the morning, I wake up, I'm an alarm every morning. 4:30, I wake up. That is my first task. Go out, open the doors, open the gate, because we lock the gate. And we also sell water, so count and see all the water containers is there, especially the empty ones. Empty ones is quite expensive. I think it's 160 per empty container. So that's somebody take that and he can deposit it in. It's 160 peso. So the water containers. Then what I'm doing is I write the report of the previous day sales. I've got a spreadsheet, so I do the reporting on the Excel spreadsheet of the sales. I every day take a water reading to see the consumption of our water, and we consume plus minus. One day it depends on how's the washing done from the boarding house, but it's 2 to 1 cube per day. There's about 11 people, plus minus 11 people in the boarding house. 11, 12 people that must shower and use the toilet. So then I do that, the water consumption and the sales report. Also, my major big task is when my little daughter, Alicia, is 3 years old, when she wakes up, it's busy. I have to I'm a playmate, but before we come to the playmate, I've got to shower her. I've got to see that I dress her, put her clothes on. Then we move to the next phase that I prepare her food. Sometimes my wife, if she's got time, she'll prepare food. Otherwise, I'll prepare breakfast for her. I have to feed her. She's got a workbook in the morning that I do work with her through the workbook on counting numbers, the alphabet, shapes, straight lines, and all that. We do that. And then straight said to me, you play with me. Okay, now I'm a playmate. I've got to play with her. I've got to sit there with a dolly on one of the teddies on my lap, and I've got to play with her. So now I have to play with her to keep her busy. From between 11 and 12 only, I get free time to start to do the stuff that I need to do, prepare. Maybe it's a woodwork project I want to do, or some other project that I need to do and I need to prepare for to do. So then at that time, you from 4:30 to 11, quite busy, helping my wife doing sales reports of what the sales is, the water consumption, electrical consumption. I take electrical reading every day to plus minus. We work on between 24 kilowatt hours to 30 kilowatt hours a day. Depends on if the aircon how many times and the time for the air conditioners. And that is so till 12, and then I do my time for myself, and also I like to do some reading and some books that I'm busy with reading books, and so that keeps me quite very busy. It's a busy task. So my job description have changed so much to be a pensioner, and also I have an hour sleep in the afternoon. Let's say from 2 to 3. Take a nap, pensioner's nap, for a rest period, and then 6 o'clock again we start preparing. I do the mix for the pandasal bread, the dough, the mix, and then we do the rolling and cut it and put it in we've got a baker's, they call it a box, where we store it for during the night till the next morning 4:30, and it goes through the oven. Quite busy. So to be a pensioner, my time flies very fast during the day because I'm quite busy, and it's stuff that we have to do. You need to help in this task. Just start to appear. You see, this is my job description, and this is what I have to do to keep this business going. Hello, yes. So it's a new job description. Take time to get used to it. Take time to get your mind about it and around it, and but it's all to realize that you have to work in a team. The thing with me is I cannot go sit and just take a rest. We have to run the boarding house for extra income, and the bakery and the shop is really very good income for us. At this stage is doing very well, and it's a good income. So I cannot complain. I help where I can and do what I can as a household. I don't know what you call it now, household engineer. Anyhow, so yeah, going on pension. Each and every person's life will be different, and the way you're going to live your life here in the Philippines will be different. But this is how mine pan out, to be busy, taking care of my daughter, as I said, help with the bakery, and lots of handyman work, building cupboards, building shelves, building book racks, building some coffee tables. That's already been done, and that keeps you very busy. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Please subscribe, push the like button, and give me some comments, please. I'll appreciate if you send me some comments. And have a great day, and God bless. Bye bye.